with physical exercises, breathing exercises, mantras, and other meditative practices. What really differentiates yoga from physical exercise is the inner awareness and breath control. So don't let your mind wander, keep the awareness within you, focus your mind on your breath, and visualize the part of body you're exercising. That is what will bring maximum benefit through yoga. That is what really is yoga. Otherwise, it's just plain and simple exercise. Yoga is designed to increase energy of communication in body systems. It stimulates better immune system and body's repair mechanism. It makes you feel better. And the same set of palliative yoga exercises also has a therapeutic effect. And Dr. Rajan has innovated on a very unique yoga therapy method called measured yoga therapy, where we measure how the nadis on our fingertips are performing. And on the basis of that, we can recommend some very targeted exercises that can benefit your particular condition. So if any of you have any condition you want to talk about, you can email me or you can email Jashri Prakash. The email addresses are right here. Close to 1,000 people have gone through our yoga therapy program, and people with complex illnesses with comorbidities and side effects of medications have had substantial benefit through our yoga therapy program. Points to note: first and foremost, please follow instructions to avoid any adverse reactions. The important instruction is to keep your spine straight and take support if needed, and do your practices gently without strain. Also, there is a limit in duration or count. Please follow it. When you have doubt, avoid the practice or seek clarification, but remember that the liability is entirely yours. Do not multitask or merge two exercises. The slower you do, the better it is for you. The other very important thing is regular disciplined practice. So if you miss a day, use the video recording from our yoga channel on YouTube, Life in Yoga Rajan, where we broadcast our sessions live and it's saved there automatically. Yoga brings good health of mind and body. It brings inner awareness and a sense of cosmic connection. And with that, I'll welcome you all to our yoga family, and I will let Dr. Rajan start today's session.
Namaste everyone. As usual, we begin with 3 Oms. Let's take a deep breath in. So today, as we get ready to continue with the Yoga Sutras, we just heard a little while ago from Bhagavati ji that one of our daily participants, who had been with us for a while, had passed away yesterday. So let's think about that and understand from the Yoga Sutras what exactly does it mean. And we will discuss as we go along what it means to give vibrations, where when we think of something or do something, what happens. So this will be part of the discussion of the Yoga Sutras. And of course, when elderly people pass away with having led a full life, we say that they were able to do their full swadharma, and all of us one day need to take leave. So, all of us should be ready and prepared. There used to be a Swami Bua in New York, and he had a very interesting definition of what is yoga. He used to say, yoga is the art of learning to die. So in other words, to understand what is death and not to have fear of death is what yoga will help us teach us. And so this too, of course, in the Ishavasya Upanishad, it talks about how to realize the immortal nature of our being rather than being focused on the immortal nature. So, any case, with that as the thought, let's continue where we left off in the Yoga Sutras. Many of you will remember that we came up to the 17th sutra of the first chapter, and essentially over these 17 sutras, what we accomplished was the following. Patanjali Muni essentially made the statement up front that being non-reactive to the expressions of your programmed entity. In other words, everything that happens within you and everything that hits you, all of these being not affected by it. Non-reactive is probably not the right word, because you see, if you need to cross the road, you have to look to the left and right and decide whether a car is coming or not and whether it is safe to cross over. You cannot be oblivious and non-reactive to the traffic and just walk through the road and, let traffic come and, create an unwanted situation. So the idea of it is being that not to be affected by things that happen. So non-reactive is not the right word. So anyway, so in order for us to do our own swadharma, there also we need to be somewhat, we have to react only for our swadharma in order to do our swadharma. So coming back, but if you have that attitude of being unaffected by everything that happens around within you and all of that, that is what leads you to the yoga nature, where you have the ability through regular practice to be an observer of yourself. And that being learning to become an observer eventually leads you to a fourfold stage that Patanjali Muni explained in Sutra number 17. That is vitarka, that is with questioning, vichara, with contemplation, and then being a pure observer that leads to the connection into samadhi, which he calls it as ananda. And then, of course, whatever response you get from there in that ananda state, in that samadhi state, is you require to be able to experience that. That is called asmita, me the experiencer. Anugamat sampragyata. Out of that comes the state of what is called complete wisdom. Think of it. We explained the word last time. Gyan, prajnan, vigyan, pragyan. These were the three words I explained. When we talk about the stage of prajnataha, means complete cosmic wisdom. So, having reached over there, this is, remember, the introductory overview. So, in the introductory overview of the first chapter, he is giving you this over here. Hey, just be a pure observer and you'll reach that state. And that looks like very simple, right? That is because he's basically the summary statement. You can think of the first 20 sutras, or as simply, or first 17 sutras, as the abstract of the article that Patanjali Muni has written. So now let's, immediately after he says it, he realizes we don't, even though I'm giving you an introductory overview, don't stretch it too far. So what he goes on to say is, hey, don't mistake the stage. And what it could mean, he's explaining now, Sutra number 18. Virama pratyaya abhyasa purvaha sanskara sheshaha anyaha. Anya means different. Sanskara sheshaha is that whatever is the remaining program. And when does that happen? The remaining programs that are different, abhyasa purva, after having practiced this ability of being a pure observer, then what happens after you practice that? Virama pratyaya. The word pratyaya is a very interesting word. Prati means what is coming towards you. Aya means the reaction that comes from you. So when you look at anything that comes to you and you're responding back to it, that is the idea of pratyaya. And of course, commonly because of lack of a good way to express it, in the English translation, people will write it as conviction, belief, and things like that. That doesn't give you the full effect of it. Obviously, your reaction is based upon your conviction and belief and all of that, but it's really what we should call as responsiveness to what comes in front of you. So virama pratyaya, virama means to end. Having ended the state of being responsive or reactive after doing a lot of practice, abhyasa purvaha, the programs that remain within you is different. So what he is saying is, hey, just because you did all this practice, and I said in Sutra 17 that through this process you can reach the state of complete wisdom, please don't mistake the after a lot of practice you may still have programs within you, and that's a different matter. Okay, so it's not as simple as becoming completely wise just being a pure observer. In fact, when the reactivity stops, there may still be programs within you, and that's different. So don't mistake the state of the complete wisdom happening immediately after being a pure observer. Then he goes on to say, bhava pratyayo videha prakriti layana. Laya means merger. So videha prakriti means anything that has been created in creation that does not have a body. So there is a merger with something that does not have a body. And when does that happen? Bhava pratyayo. Pratyaya, as I have already explained, is how you respond. If you respond towards anything, bhava means that which is created. So if you respond towards anything of a name or form, then you just go and merge into that name or form. In other words, the way to understand this is that if a person has a belief in a name and form of a god, they have already limited themselves. And if you think in terms of all these names and forms, really these names and forms have come because in some physical form, exalted being had come and people accepted this the representation of God. So that is how all these names have come and all these names and forms come. So again, he qualifies. You don't reach the highest stage if you have if you have views about this is what it is and this is how you have views towards anything that is created, then that's as far as you will go. You will not reach the highest. Then Sutra number 20th, he says, Shraddha Viryam Smriti Samadhi Prajna Purvaka Itaresham. Itaresham means all of these. In other words, all of these that are outside the zone of the highest complete wisdom that he described in 17, all of these, when do they come to you? They come to you which after you have had Shraddha, that is faith, Viryam is you put effort or energy towards it, Smriti with memory, and then Samadhi, that is cosmic connectivity, and out of that comes the Prajna or deeper cosmic knowledge. It is after that all of these state occurs. So remember something. The thing is, you see, you can be in lower state than the highest state, but yet you can be cosmically connected. So in other words, being cosmically connected, you can experience beyond the body. And having experience beyond the body doesn't mean you have reached the highest. So that is the point of Sutra number 18, 19, and 20. After he has explained in Sutra number 17 that by being a pure observer, you become unaffected by the flow of the vibrations within you. And that comes, as in Sutra 16 pointed out, because of the Supreme Purusha, that is God's grace that brings you that. Whereas on the other hand, even though you have been able to be unaffected by the flow of the vibrations, don't think that you can be in various states beyond the awareness beyond the physical body, but they need not necessarily be the state of that complete wisdom, which of course is the goal of yoga. So with that, we will stop over here in Sutra number 20. And we will continue from Sutra number 21 tomorrow. Thank you. And now, any quick questions, please feel free to ask me related to this. Okay. So if there are no questions, then we can go on to the chakra vibrations. So bring your awareness to your perineum and pressing on the little finger, we begin with Lam. Take a deep breath in. Lam. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Lam. Now bring the awareness an inch or so above the perineum, and there we do Vam, pressing on the ring finger with the thumb. I forgot to ask, is there anybody new today? Well, looking at the names, I don't see anyone specifically new. Okay. Pressing on the ring finger, we do Vam. Take a deep breath in. Vam. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Vam. Last time. Vam. Now bring your awareness behind the navel, and here we do Ram, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. Ram. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Ram. Bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in the middle of the breast, and there we do yum, pressing on the index finger.
Yum.
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 Release the fingers. Continue.
Yum.
Yum. Last time. Yum. Now bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum. Thumbs up, loose fist. Hum.
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 Release the hand and continue.
Hum.
Hum. Last time. Hum.
Hum.
Bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and here we do chum, thumbs up, loose fist. Chum. Release the hand and continue. Chum. Now bring the awareness to the top of the head. We do Om, thumbs up, loose fist. Release the hands and continue. Now we go on to the Ujjayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. So those of you who know it, please continue. And those of you who don't know it, I will give a little bit of instruction here. With your eyes closed, bring your awareness to the lowermost part of the mouth, the hole through which food and air passes down. You want to be able to slightly stretch it to begin this practice. Those of you who have been doing this for a while, you'll figure out a way to stretch it and you can feel that sensation. For people who are beginners, the best way to feel the sensation is to make a big smile. As the cheeks come out, you will feel as if the muscles are stretching towards the ear like that, and then you will feel a little bit of a stretch in the throat. Keep that stretch in that area and inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. And with each inhalation, feel a mild sucking sensation, and with each exhalation, feel like a reverse sucking sensation. So please continue. Now, bring your awareness behind the sternum and feel a rising flow through the middle of the body and out of the top of the head. And that rising flow feels like three syllables. Haim em Haim em Haim em Haim em Feel the flow go out of the top of the head. Now, bring the awareness to the chest area, the lungs in particular, and mentally vibrate Haim, 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 Haim. Now let's go on to our spinal alignment exercise. Let's begin with the neck exercises. Those of you who want to have your hands behind your back, you can feel free to do that. And take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently tilt your head, bringing one ear towards the shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tilt towards the other side. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back up, and as you exhale, turn the head and look over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. With the next inhalation, lift up the chin and take the head back. And as you exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest and continue. Last exhalation. Now as you inhale and exhale, go 360 degrees around the neck. Inhale half a circle and exhale, complete the circle and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. And let's go in the reverse direction. Inhale and exhale. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we go on to the shoulder exercise. Somebody has noted here, this person is getting hiccups for the last half an hour. And even after doing few breathing exercise, drinking water, there is no relief. Anybody have any solution? You can suggest. You see, one thing that people do is they breathe inside a brown bag, and that carbon dioxide impact has an impact on that, but I don't know. You can say, if anybody has any suggestions, you can give them. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now stretch out the hands in front of you. Inhale, lift up the palm and stretch out the fingers. Exhale, thumb in and make a downward facing fist. And continue. Inhale and exhale. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we go around the wrist. Inhale half a circle and exhale, complete the circle and continue. Last exhalation. Let's go reverse. Last inhale and last exhale. Elbows in line with the chest and fist below the chin. Inhale, go around the wrist, open out the palms, and exhale, close and come forward and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Interlock the fingers and bring the hands behind the head. And as you exhale, twist and to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back. Get hold of the elbows behind the head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, pull on the other elbow. Inhale, come back up and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Now get hold of the elbows behind the back. Take a deep breath in, expand the chest, pull back the shoulders. And as you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Now get hold of your hips behind your back. And as you inhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and make a backward arch, and exhale, come forward, and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we cross one leg over the other. And as you exhale, pull the knee towards the opposite shoulder and turn the head the other way. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull and turn. அந்த பக்கம் பாரு. இது இப்படி இழுத்துக்கோ, அங்க பாரு. Last exhalation, inhale, release. Now we cross over the other leg. Exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Now we can stand up, and we can, as we inhale, we will bend at the knees. As you inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now, those of you who have good balance, you can remain standing. And those who don't have good balance, you can be seated and you can do the same thing. Bring your hands behind the back, get hold of the elbows. Keep the feet shoulder width apart. Inhale and stretch out the shoulder and lift up the chin and take back the head. And as you exhale, push out the butt and lean forward. Keep the back straight and the chin up, your shoulders pulled back. And as you come down, feel the stretch from the bottom of the feet to the hips. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Inhale and slowly come up. Take your seat and we will do the shoulder exercise with both the shoulders. As you inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. And continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now, check to see how the breath is in the two nostrils. They should be approximately equal. If you find there is a big variation, whichever nostril has less breath, inhale from that nostril and exhale to the other 2-3 times, and then do the alternate nostril breathing that we do regularly. So we'll do that for a minute or two so. Now we go on to the Bahya Kumbhaka. So we do about 5 exhalations, and then we will go on to the first round of Bhastrika. So let's begin by taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, take the abdominal area in. As you continue to exhale, the chest collapses. The chest as you fully exhale out of the chest, and bring the chin down to the chest. Hold out the breath as long as you can. Last exhalation. Now we go on to the Bhastrika as you inhale. And exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Hold the breath and exhale through the left. Now we go on to the spinal mantra. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jaim, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jaim, Haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om.
I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om. I'm Shim Jim Jam, I'm Om.
Now let's carry on with few more rounds of Bhastrika, but before that we'll do one Bahya Kumbhak. And then when we come out of the Bahya Kumbhak, we'll begin with the inhalation of the Bhastrika. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, the abdominal area in, and complete the exhalation from the chest and bring the chin down to the chest. Hold us out as long as you can. Inhale. And exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Hold the breath and exhale through the left. Now, let's go on to the second round. Let's again begin with Bahya Kumbhak, and then we'll begin with the inhalation. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, take the abdominal area in, empty the chest, and bring the chin down to the chest. Now inhale and exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. exhale. 12, exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. And 20, exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril, hold the breath, and exhale through the left. Okay, now let's go on to the last Bahya Kumbhak. Again, how do we empty from the chest? You simply keep exhaling as much as you can do. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, take the abdominal area in, and continue exhaling till you completely empty as much as you can, and then bring the chin down to the chest. Now inhale and exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 9. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril, hold the breath, and exhale through the left. Now mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and care about nothing. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. I let go of everything. If you have a personal mantra, focus on it. If not, visualize a rising vibration from behind the sternum, going through the body and out of the top of the head. And that rising vibration feels as Haim Im Om. And we will have Om playing in the background. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. Become aware of the senses from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom of the feet. And whenever you're ready to open your eyes, raise the palm of your hands and look straight into the palm of your hands when you first open your eyes. With that, we end the session for today, and we'll see you tomorrow. And just a reminder that tomorrow we are going through the intense Yoga Sutra sessions. You will get the essence of the Yoga Sutra here too. That was meant for more intense training for people who are learning to work with the teacher training and therapy. So you're welcome to attend if you want. Otherwise, we'll continue with the Yoga Sutras and we'll complete it as we have been doing the last few days. So namaste everyone. See you all tomorrow.